Last night I got angry and I made a fist. Flowers. They are Mother Nature's calling card. They're beautiful, colorful, and aromatic. But what are flowers, and how do they grow? Why do women and dead people like them so much? Hi, I'm TV's Jon Dore.
Oh, God, I saw the boob. Sorry.
Philip, can you come here for a sec? I was just wondering... Idiots. Oh, roll on this. Cat fight, cat fight, cat fight, cat fight, cat fight. Get out of the way, ladies. Cat fight. Oh, you get him, you big pussy. Yeah. Oh, good cat fight. Yeah. You guys just missed a really cool cat fight. What?
Violence isn't funny, John. Oh, you think it is, but it's not. Violence is a cancer on our society. You think it's all just one big joke. Oh, man, you hurt me right in my balls.
Hi, I'm TV's Jon Dore, and I think I might be a violent person. If I am, it can't be my fault. Nothing ever is. But why are people so violent? Is it just our nature? Why is society so desensitized to violence? So many questions. So many stupid, stupid questions. You know what? Change of plans. Follow me. Go! Run! Hey, go! Let go! Run! Tom, you are a psychiatrist, and you often deal with violent behavior. Are people naturally violent?
It's a good question, John.
Thank you.
Everybody's got the capacity to be violent.
Okay.
To feel frustrated, to be angry, to be pent up, and to want to do something about that is a normal human emotion.
So when our sound operator hits me in the head with the boom, and I kick him in the nuts, it's natural. I felt both of them with my foot.
Well, there's an exact...
You want to smell my shoe? I got both of them.
No, thanks. I'll pass on that.
Yeah, probably a bad idea.
Well, the urge may be natural, but you're not supposed to actually do that, John. You're supposed to be controlled so that instead of actually acting on those impulses, you're able to talk about them or express them in a healthier, more mature way.
Yeah, but if we naturally feel violent, why shouldn't we express that? Like when we have to have a bowel movement, it's bad to hold it.
Okay.
I learned that.
Well, the thing is, you have to live with other people in this world, John, so you can't go around beating on everybody you meet.
Okay. What do you do when you feel like just tearing a strip off someone?
Really, it's about how you take those urges and angry feelings into activities in your life, into sports, into...
I got to stop you right there, Tom. You see, once I was feeling violent, so people suggested I play a sport, but then I got violent in that sport. So I'm not allowed back at shuffleboard anymore.
You may have an anger management problem.
You might have an anger management problem!
Did you notice what you just did?
Yeah.
So at least you weren't physically violent, but
Right.
The idea is to bring that tone down so we can talk about that a little bit better.
So are people born violent, or do they learn to be violent?
People all start out with very primitive impulses. So you look at a 1 or 2 year old, they want something, they just grab it.
How do
Less
they
violent.
teach them not to grab stuff and be violent? Good.
Right, but you're not supposed to get that abusive.
What about spanking? Is that a good idea?
So spanking's another interesting one. When it's very violent or rough, it's not a good idea.
I got to talk to my girlfriend. I told her that.
Okay.
How do you help someone who is violent?
We try to get them not to act on physically on things and try to move those feelings from the physical to sort of the verbal world.
So if someone feels angry, instead of punching another person in the face or kicking them in the balls or vagina, what you would suggest is talking about it. Tom, why don't we try something here? Why don't you insult me, and instead of getting violent, I will try and either walk away or ignore you.
Okay, we can try that.
Okay, great. Go ahead.
John, you're a stupid idiot.
Why are you going to be so cruel? Like, say something bad, but you don't have to call me a stupid idiot.
Okay, we were doing a role play, John.
Why can't I walk away?
Well, I guess you've got to not personalize it so much, John.
Oh, okay.
It's just somebody being angry and they're just trying to get at you.
Okay.
You gotta
Why are you trying to
protect
get at
yourself.
me?
You asked me to.
Yeah, but, you know, I thought you would be the bigger person and not even say anything, but...
See, this is a good example of somebody messing around with somebody and whether you get into it because you start to get frustrated.
I'm just trying to talk to you, and then you call me a stupid idiot.
So it's a great time for me to take a timeout and not keep going along with this, John.
This is not a football game. You don't get timeouts, buddy. This is life. Why are you so angry at me? That is the question I'd like to have
Because
answered.
you're irritating me.
I'm irritating you.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what, buddy? You're irritating me. You called me a stupid idiot. So I think that's how this whole merry-go-round got turning. And you find it funny, too.
I do.
I liked you. While we were talking, I imagined the two of us going to Europe together and getting a rail pass and going and seeing history. And you'd say, John, what do you want to do today? I said, I don't care as long as I'm with you. But apparently you have a different idea of who we are and what we're going to be.
You're definitely taking this too personally, John.
Yeah. Whew. Okay, back on track, if you don't mind. A lot of people's problems develop when they're kids, so I hear. Is there any truth to that when it comes to violence?
Yeah, it's very common that if they're in an abusive or a violent environment when they're growing up in their family, that they think that's okay. Or they might grow up in a neighborhood or in a community where there's a lot of violence, and they kind of learn that that's the culture, and they join into that culture, unfortunately.
Huh. Well, it's probably too late for me, considering I'm an adult. But the kids of today, if they want a fighting chance, they need someone to save them. And I think I'm the one to do it. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Ow, don't squeeze so hard, man.
Bag.
Oh, not on my watch. Hey! Hey! Excuse me, Mr. Bully Man. I want you to look at her. I said you look at her.
I'm a boy.
She already knows that she is a pathetic loser, okay? With very little chance, if any, of ever losing her virginity. So why don't you think twice before you go picking on the weak, feeble, socially awkward, and completely inept. Now you get out of here. You're welcome. Blair, you are a guidance counselor, and you are also a vice principal in summer school.
Right.
And you must have seen your fair share of violence, because from what I've learned, kids learn violence at a very young age.
I do see violent behavior. I think that they come to school or they come to daycare, they come wherever with
Guns.
issues, and
Issues.
they act it out in the form of whatever they're in, a high school, an elementary school, or whatever.
Why do you think kids are comfortable acting out these violent scenarios at school?
Well, I think when they come to school, they're away from their parents, they're away from whatever authority figures might intimidate them or keep that in check. And when they get to school, it's a forum of people from which they can get attention if that's what they're looking for.
So when the kids come to school and they get in a fight, do you and the teachers bet on which kid's going to win?
No.
Why?
We'd be far more focused on the fact that they were fighting than who was going to win.
I'm concerned I might be a violent person.
Why?
I kicked my friend in the nuts. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't really trying to be mean. I was just having fun, so I kicked him in the balls.
Have you ever been kicked in the balls, John?
Yeah.
And how did that feel? Was it fun?
Not great.
No.
You? You ever take one to the Christ apples?
Yeah.
Why did you get kicked in the groin?
I don't remember.
You should probably remember why you got kicked in the balls, bud. Do kids ever get hit in the balls at school?
Not in high school, too much.
No, eh?
If they do, it's an accident in the gym or whatever with a basketball or something like that. But
Or a javelin.
yeah, well, the effect is the same.
Can I touch your mustache?
You can. Was that good?
Yeah.
There you go.
You had toast for breakfast.
I did.
Jam.
It's amazing. You're a talented man.
Blair, is bullying a problem at your school?
Yes, it's a problem at every school. I think the source of that is usually insecurity, though a lot of psychologists disagree with that. And no,
Are
that's
you a
not true.
psychologist?
No.
Well, you can't tell people how to build a car if you took radio broadcasting, right?
Right.
Were you bullied in school?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. Weren't you?
I was never bullied. The older kids at my school were really nice to me.
Hey, John. You want to lift home?
Okay.
God. School can be such a drag, man.
So you were bullied.
No, I just thought they were giving me a ride home.
Does anybody bully you on set? Does, the director bully you, the crew, anybody?
No.
No?
I call the shots, buddy.
Yeah?
It's my show. You
called one this
watch
morning,
this,
obviously.
Watch this. Hey, give me a close-up of his mustache now. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Okay, zoom out now. Zoom out. I call the shots, bud. What do you think the solution to violence is in schools?
Well, I think...
Beer in the water fountains?
No.
No. Bake sales?
I think intervention is necessary. I think go into whatever the situation is with whatever kids there are and work away at it. Just try to talk to the kids and listen to them and see what you can do to get to their better selves.
Your students are so fortunate to have someone who cares about them so much. And I'm talking about you. Maybe the world just needs a little tender loving care, too. I'm going to go give the world a little JD TLC. Thanks, Blair.
You're welcome, John.
You've been a big help. Love that mustache. Free hugs for everyone! Come get a free hug and help spread harmony and joy to the universe. Let's end violence once and for all. Hello?
Kisses for peace. No tongue, no syphilis.
你好，小姐，你可以看到我的肩很好吗？
Hug, hug, hug. How can you resist? Now pass it on, please.
I've been chlamydia free for 30 days now, folks.
碰吉咪女身上，碰吉咪女啊！
Ladies, free hug today.
Every time I get French kissed today, an inner city school gets a metal detector.
不好意思啊，今日嚟嘛？你好。
Free hugs today, everyone. Free hugs.
A hug? Come on, why don't you take it up to the next level? Huh? Come on.
You're like family. Are we related? Oh, God.
Come on. Kiss. Kiss.
We can end violence once and for all.
Kiss, goddammit!
I think I made the world a better place.
A sack breath.
Nice eye patch. Where'd you get it? The Ass Pirate store?
Who said you could set up your hugging booth next to my kissing booth? Your boyfriend?
No. Actually, he was against it. I got a joke for you. What did the douchebag say after he was kicked in the nuts?
Oh, my nuts!
That's right. Must have heard that one.
先生，你有我的辣椒吗？你的屁股放屁！
Nobody calls me a bearded asshole in a language I don't understand. Hey, Philip, you might want to turn up the volume on this one.
Ah! 先生，你知道在哪里那个发酵这个地方？我有3个啤酒，好，我要回去打完刚一问，我的眼睛吃冰淇淋。
Oh my God, bootleg DVDs.
真的吗？
Irish bastard. Congratulations, Jonathan. Your hugging booth was a complete success.
The streets of our fair city were marred today by violence and bloodshed as an unidentified television star unleashed his fury on 2 innocent fundraisers. The footage was captured on a cell phone camera by a pedestrian nearby. Parents should advise their children to watch closely.
Irish bastard. Take a picture, it'll last longer.
A second victim is recovering in hospital. And in other news, a recent study suggests that the world
Hey!
has become 60%.
What about my hugging booth?
than last year.
I only spent all afternoon spreading joy and love throughout society. God, the news is negative. No wonder people are so violent. The news only reports horror and bloodshed. I need a commercial. I do.
Dr. Rose Dyson, you are the author of the book Mind Abuse, Media Violence in an Information Age. How are you going to end excessive violence in the media when people seem to be so tickled by carnage?
Well, it's certainly a challenge. Excessive violence on the screen, any kind of screen, video games, computer use, or television is bad. There are many of us in the healthcare delivery field who are trying to get the word out there.
And if that means everyone coming together and punching people in the face that aren't listening and stabbing them in the throat, we are going to decapitate some people in order to make a point. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I wouldn't personally use those kinds of tactics. I'm a person that believes in dialogue and...
a dreamer.
Well, yes, I've certainly been called that before.
Yes, me too.
We really need to find better ways to resolve our differences.
I came to the realization that media may play a role in why we're so violent. Is that true?
Well, it is.
For sure, though, Guy?
Yes, I think so, particularly for steady, heavy viewing diets of entertainment media with violence.
What forms of media are the biggest problems?
I would think that video games, violent video games, are especially problematic, and young people who are really immersed in this kind of entertainment demonstrate an increasing disregard for civil liberties and the rights of others.
Well, as someone responsible for media entertainment, I certainly do my part to make sure it's not too violent.
And we need more people who don't rely on the cheap commercial ingredients of violence because they're easy hooks. You're obviously not one of them, John.
We get a little violent sometimes. Okay. It's one thing for people to absorb violence through entertainment, but isn't the real problem how the news warps reality?
Well, it can be in some cases, especially for very young children. And I think there's a responsibility on the part of news programmers to reduce the emphasis on violence.
So why is it okay to show an image like this on television, but you can't show an image like this? It's funny because the viewer will be wondering what the blurred image is, but they'll never get to see it because it's being shown on television. It's funny.
What is the image?
Oh, I'll show you.
Oh, God, John. That's horrible. Anything that revolting should be blurred.
I agree. I'm going to grab a coffee. Tired today. Just exhausted.
Was that a vagina? It looked like a bag of fingers.
But why doesn't the news report happy stories?
Because they believe it's easier to capture and hold people's attention with bad news than good news.
Well, maybe it's just how the news is being reported to them. Maybe if the anchor was a little more gregarious and lovely, like a certain someone I know, the world would like to hear happy news stories. As a matter of fact, if you'll excuse me... Now, if you'll excuse me... I'm going to go beat the news at their own game. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Good evening, and welcome to the Happy, Love, Togetherness, and Niceness Evening News. I'm Jon Dore. Our top story tonight, a local clown helped deliver a puppy's litter of kittens this afternoon. The kittens were born wearing bows. In Washington, a woman and her 2 sons died, laughing after watching a movie last night. The movie made the family feel, quote, like we were being tickled under our armpits by the mane of a pony named Moonbeam. A West Side mall was the site of a scary incident this afternoon. A woman carrying shopping bags was almost forced to put them down before opening a door, if it weren't for the quick thinking of a complete stranger.
I noticed she was carrying shopping bags with both hands. So I thought, maybe I should hold the door open for her.
Yeah, it saved me a lot of trouble.
It was the right thing to do.
Yeah. Still got them.
And now, with an early look at our forecast, over to Jeff. Jeff.
All right, now sunny skies overhead is going to put sunshine into the hearts of mankind everywhere.
but expect some light showers this evening. Showers that will help perpetuate the cycle of wondrous life. John?
And now, with a look at last night's sports score, here's Chris.
你好，小朋友，我的名字克里斯多夫高恩。这个小姐好可爱，我要听你的奶奶。我要回去罗斯福路3段那个889。我的朋友 Jon Dore。
Nothing more satisfying than a game ending in a tie. For all of us here at the Happy, Love, Togetherness, and Niceness News, I'd like to say good night and love each other. You idiots!
Punch him! Get out of me! Come here, you son of a bitch! I'll kill you!
Well, I hope we all learned something today. No matter how much fun it may be, violence is unacceptable. There's no excuse for it, and there is always an alternative. For instance, don't be an asshole. Thank God for me and my television show, which inspires love and unity. I'm Jon Dore, and thanks for watching television.
Cut. Thank you. Great joke. That was fun, man. Great job, everybody. If you want, we can put them up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, that hit me right in the knee. Ah!